I don't know how long this video will be, but the Atlanta Hawks are 7-8 under Quin Snyder. And I've said it this whole time. This move wasn't for this season. It was for next year, but it was to start building the culture now. 7-8 after this 120-118 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. This team actually has a positive net rating. They're about middle of the packs. Before the game, they were 18th. They were the 23rd best defensive rating, 7th best offensive rating. And they score the 4th most points in the league, but they give up the 5th most. But again, Quin Snyder, they wanted to start building the culture now, and we're starting to see that. You know, John Collins has kind of became the glue guy for them. He does all the dirty work, and similar, DeAndre Hunter, those are their two, dirty work guys with, Clint Capella being the rebounding big presence in the paint, while Collins and Hunter are their glue guys, while Murray and Trae Young take turns being the scorers. Murray had a great game tonight, 29. Onyeka Okongwu, 21 points, 9 rebounds, starting to put it all together again. Still having troubles fouling, but and the Sadiq Bey, 11 and 10, looking great. Bogdanovich, 22 minutes, 12 points. I still don't understand why some games we see AJ Griffin, some games we don't. Does Quin Snyder just not like AJ Griffin? I'm liking what's going on with the Hawks right now. They're still figuring it out. But again, this was a move that wasn't for this year. We sit here and we're thinking, all right, they did this because they're trying to make a deep run in the playoffs again. When in reality, it was more that the culture under Nate McMillan was starting to become toxic and they had to do something. To at least, for the season not to be a shit show. Which I'm pretty sure they don't have their pick in this year's draft. Correct me if I'm wrong. So for them, they needed to start correcting the ship. That way, when they do start to make moves this offseason, either via trade, nice burp right there because I'm drinking seltzer, either via trade or via free agency. And regardless, you needed to have a good culture, a coach that people believed in, and that the players believed in. So, free agents or, players that are available for trade would be wanting to go there. And I think defense is something that we're starting to see. We're starting to see the rebounding as a unit and starting to see less sloppy basketball. I mean, if you take away Trae Young's 6 turnovers, they had 6 turnovers, the rest of the team. Trae Young has had just as many turnovers as the whole rest of his team combined. Again, Rome wasn't built in one day. So this is a process that's going to take day by day. And I understand that. So, and I'm not necessarily an Atlanta Hawks fan. I've started to watch the Hawks a lot more the last 2-3 years because of the support that the Hawks community has given me on YouTube. So it makes watching Hawks game a lot more enjoyable. And I want to see them succeed. That Eastern Conference final run was wild. And this team they're heading in the right direction. 38-38 at the current moment. 8th seed, tied for 8/9 with the Raptors. 2 games behind the Heat for the 7th. 2.5 behind the Nets for the 6th. So stuff could go wild if we really wanted it to go wild. So that's where we're going to leave you tonight, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe.